Hello students. In the previous class we learned about the properties of areas of triangle, where we learned that a1 upon a2 is equals to b1 into h1 upon b2 into h2. Then we learned if the bases are equal, then a1 upon a2 equals to h1 upon h2. If the heights of the two triangles are equal, then a1 upon a2 equals to b1 upon b2. And if both bases and heights are equal, then areas are equal. These were the four properties which we did in the previous class. Today we are going to see the cases of equal heights. Let's see the first case, which we call as given. Like, look at the first triangle ABC and the second triangle PQR. As you can see, for triangle ABC, the base is what BC, the height is what AD. For triangle PQR, the base is what QR and its corresponding height is what PS, and they are indicated by identical markings, which means that these two segments AD and PS are equal. That means the heights are what? Equal. So in this way, it can be given that the heights are equal. Either they can also write in the word form that the heights of the two triangles are equal. So this is how we can understand in one way how the heights can be equal. We'll start with the second case. The second case is if two triangles lie between parallel lines. Triangles lie between two parallel lines. Now, let's try to understand this. Now, look at line L and now line M. What kind of lines they seem to be? Yes, but obvious they seem to be what? Parallel lines. Now I would like to ask you, why did you call them like what are parallel lines? The lines which don't intersect each other are said to be what? Parallel lines. Another question, can you guess that why these lines will not intersect each other? Very good. Because the distance between them at each and every point is what? Same. When I am talking about distance, that means the perpendicular distance between them at each and every point is what? Same, or you can say equal. Henceforth the lines won't intersect each other. That's why we call them as what? Parallel lines. Now, as per our topic, our next topic is what? The triangles between parallel. When I am talking about the triangles between parallel lines, that does not mean the triangles between parallel lines, it should not be like this way. When I am saying that the triangles between two parallel lines, that means the one of the vertex should be on one parallel line and the other vertex should be on the other parallel line. Like this. Now students, look at triangle PQR. Clearly you can see in triangle PQR the vertex P is on line L, whereas the vertex Q and R on line N. For triangle SQR, the vertex S is on one of the line, whereas the vertex Q and R on the other line. So this is what kind of triangle we are talking about. The triangle should be between two parallel lines. If the triangles lie between two parallel lines, then their heights are what? Equal, as the parallel lines are equidistant. Now we'll talk about case 3. We call case 3 as common vertex. Now, just I want you to look at this figure carefully. Look at triangle ABC. What is the base of the triangle? It's what? BC. What is the height of the triangle? Yes, you might be thinking that AD is the height of the triangle, but my dear students, you need to understand it right now and very carefully that AD is not the height of the triangle. Until and unless you see a perpendicular sign, don't say a segment as a height or altitude. So once again, what is the base of triangle BC? It's what? BC. Oh, sorry, triangle ABC. It's what? BC. What is the height of the triangle? So for this case, we'll say the height is not there. Now, what we are talking about, that look at the figure carefully, we'll see that there are 4 points, 1, 2, 3, 4. So out of 4 points, if 1 point is what? Common and 3 points are what? Collinear, then we see that the triangles have what? Equal height. Let's see it once again. If out of 4 points, 1 point is common and the 3 points are what? Collinear, we say the triangles have what? Equal height. But again the question arises, how? So let us understand that in a better way. For that we'll take another figure to make you understand. So students, right now how many triangles can you see? Good, there are 3 triangles. First triangle is triangle ABC, the second triangle is triangle ACD, and the third triangle is triangle ABD. Now students, we are talking about triangle ABC. So for triangle ABC, what is the base of triangle? Of course, it's what? BC. What is the height of the triangle? The height is not there. That's the right answer. Triangle ABC base is what? BC, but height is not there. So we need to draw the height. As you know, the height is always drawn from the opposite vertex. So for base BC, the opposite vertex is what? A. So from A will drop a perpendicular. Let me call this as what? AF. So for triangle ABC, its height is what? AF. So students, base is what? BC and height is what? AF. Now for triangle ACD, what is the base of the triangle? It's what? CD. And what is its height? So once again you can see the height of the triangle is what, students? It's AF. And the bigger triangle ABD, we'll talk about triangle ABD. What is the base of the triangle? It's BD. And what is its height from opposite vertex? So once again you can see it's what? BD. Sorry, AF. So what do we observe? That in for all the 3 triangles, the height is what? AF, AF, AF. That means the height of the 3 triangles are what? Equal. That's what you need to understand. A little while ago, the height was not there, but when we constructed the height and we did the the whole theory part of this, we understood that the how heights were equal for these triangles. This is called as common vertex method. We need to understand that whenever there are 4 points, out of 4 points, 1 point is what? Common. You can see for the 3 triangles ABC, ACD, A is what? Common. And the 3 points BCD are what? Collinear. We can say the heights are equal. Thank you.